welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to create this entire look. It is super natural and gorgeous and radiant and full coverage but unclockable and great. I'm going to be showing you a few new products from Iconic London. The guys from Iconic London reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to work on a video with them, so they sent out a couple of products to me and I test them on camera for you guys. You'll see my thoughts in the video, and if you would like to see how I created this whole look, then please stay tuned. That's not the time to kiss, that's the time to say stay tuned. Hello. Okay, so winter is wreaking havoc on my skin. We're gonna create the most beautiful base I've ever made in my entire life. So the first thing we're gonna do is our skincare. Super quick, there's not much to it. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna spray my face with the U-Tan tanning water, the coconut tanning water. If you've watched my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I really like this stuff. It gives me a really beautiful, untraceable tan. It just makes my skin look a little bit more full of life in the winter, so spray a little bit of that kind of on my neck as well, and it just kind of brings glow to my skin, and it gives me a little bit of a tan as well, which is really nice because in the winter I am, as the Scots like to say, peely wally, which basically means pale. Next on my skincare list is the Glam Glow Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturiser. I love this stuff. Oh, it smells incredible. I can't get over it. I've been using it day and night for about a week now. Not broken out from it. The reason that I've broke out is a mixture between a foundation I was trying out, the Huda Beauty one, which is still, honestly, I think I'm not really leaving the blemishes alone, to be honest, but it's a mixture of that and then any spots around here. I've had really bad toothache for the last week or so, and apparently that makes you break out if you've got loads of pain going on. Face freaks out, and that's why I've got blemishes around here, I think, but just ignore those. The moisturiser is beautiful. I know it's pretty hard for me to tell you that with a big spotty face, but it is. And then, oh my god, tinnitus. There's ringing in my ear. The next thing we're going to put on is the Keels Daily Reviving Concentrate. Again, if you have been here for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love this stuff. So I'm going to take 5 drops of that. And the way we do this is we just rub our hands together and push that onto the skin. And that is a really healthy moisturised base to start doing our makeup on top. I suppose this is technically in between skincare and makeup, but now I'm going to use the Fenty Primer. This is the Pro Filter Matte Primer, and I'm going to just take 1 pump of that and I'm just going to put it in my centre areas just for a little bit added tackiness because we've used the oil. And I really like this stuff. I've been using it a ton lately and I've been really liking it. So I'm just going to put that on my nose as well. And even though it's matte, it feels creamy. It doesn't feel like it's dragging on my skin or anything like that. So we're still keeping a nice healthy base. Okay, the foundation I'm going to use today, I'm very excited to show you. This is the YSL All Hours Foundation, and the shade that I am is BD45. And the brush I'm going to put on, I'm also very excited about. So you guys know Iconic London. I use Iconic London a lot. I love their illuminators, and their brow cushion is one of my favourite products. They have brought out these 3 brand new brushes. So we have the buffing brush, which I'm going to be using for my foundation, the concealer brush for concealer under my eyes, and then this is the sculpting brush, which I'm going to use to do a little bit of cream contouring. So these are the 3 new brushes. This is what I'm going to be mostly reviewing today. I was really excited when they brought these out because I am a really clumsy person. I'm quite heavy-handed as well, and I know that other brushes in this style that have a really thin handle, and I've watched loads of YouTube videos and they just break, like the neck of the brush just breaks off, whereas these are proper sturdy. Nothing's going to happen to these, so I was excited. I'm going to try this just now. I'm going to take 2 pumps of the foundation on the back of my hand and we're just going to apply and see what happens. But I know that there is 400,000 of these little fibres in this brush, which makes it so dense. I'm really excited to try it, and if you're wondering, they are vegan friendly as well. There's no real hair in these brushes. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of that product. Whoa, that's nice. Wow, they feel lovely. They're really nice and soft. If you are a busy person, this brush could do your makeup in about 2 seconds. Nice for getting down your neck as well. pretty nice. I'm doing quite a lot of coverage today. Oh, that looks gorgeous. The only thing I would say is the brush feels quite big, but I'm used to using quite a small brush for my foundation, so maybe I would just have to use the little concealer brush on top. That foundation looks so glowy and nice though. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium, and I'm just going to go underneath my eyes, as usual. And then my forehead, chin, and my little spots. And I'm not going to go over my lid today because today I'm just going to do a skin focused look. I'm not going to do much eye makeup at all. All I'm going to do really is lashes because I just feel like being a wee bit more natural today. So this is like a nice full coverage natural makeup because your skin still looks like skin, it still looks super glowy. So I'm using the concealer brush now. The concealer brush is like a teardrop shape, so you can get right in underneath your eye. Wow. The concealer seems to be spreading really nicely with this. Maybe it's because there's so many fibres, and maybe it's because I put the concealer directly on my face. I feel like when I'm using the concealer brush, I would be tempted to use less concealer because none of it got sucked up by the brush, but I was expecting some of it to. Bloody like that, don't I? So I'm going to stick to all my creams at the moment, and the contour, I've still got so much foundation left on the back of my hand. The contour product I'm going to use is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand, and it's an easy contour, and it's you'll have seen it before if you're a YouTube watcher, but it's the little guy with the sponge tip. So I'm going to try it on one cheek. It looks like I've used it before, I've not. I just swatched it, forgot to turn it off because it's got like this turn mechanism, which I'm going to do just now. So that's it on now. You squeeze it to get the product out. You need to remember to squeeze it, like turn it back off, because it's squeezed in my makeup bag and I took the lid off and it was absolutely everywhere. So we're going to try this, but I've seen really good reviews if you use it right. Perfect, so you get some of that. And the brush I'm going to use, because I'm going to have to work quite quickly, this is the Sculpting Brush. So it's got the kind of point here and then the chubbier bit at the bottom. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put it... Let's just try that. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer brush just to pat that back. I went too low down, so I'm just going to get my concealer brush and tidy that up. Ooh, that looks really good. Right, let's try the forehead. I made a mistake, so see the top part, the thinner part, that's the bit you're meant to have closest to your mouth. I'm an idiot, because obviously you want the smaller part of your contour here, not up here. So I'm going to try that again. I would say that that's just quite scary on first application, but stick with it, because it's nice once you blend it in, but that's quite scary, it's really dark. Okay, forehead. But I'm going to buff this part in with the buffing brush. That's lovely. And then chin. That's crazy. It does, I don't know if it's the finish, it does not look heavy at all. Winner. So those are the three brushes, tried and tested. I think that this brush was good. I think it would work better with creamier product. This here is more like a gel formula, so I feel like it would maybe blend in nicely with a kind of beauty blender or something like that, but cream products, this would definitely be nice. This one's great. I would be tempted to use this for my whole foundation. If you need a smaller brush, like especially like here, that would fit perfect. And then this one literally did my foundation in about a minute. Yeah, I actually really like this one for buffing in the contour as well. So even though they all have names and they're meant for certain places in your face, I don't think that you have to stick by those names. I think that you could probably use these brushes for whatever you want. But lovely. Very nice. I'm going to powder my under eye with my Smith 133 brush and the Lock-It Powder by Kat Von D in the shade Light. Just the usual. And I just sweep that underneath. That looks so good. And you can do a little bit on your lid if you like, but remember I don't actually have any product on my lid at all at the moment. I'm going to use the powder underneath this gel contour just to kind of tidy it up a little bit. But I'm still going to go on top with bronzer and stuff, so we'll see what it looks like on top. And then I'm going to use a little bit of powder just on my smile lines and then in between my eyebrows. But I still want this look to be more on the glowy side. That's all the powder I'm going to use. I'm going to go in with my MAC Give Me Sun Bronzer and my Smith 118 brush, and I'm just going to go on top of this contour and see how it warms up. There is something to be said about a gel / cream contour underneath your powder bronzer. I think it does just sculpt your face that little bit more. I'm going to go into my Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette and just use this chisel contour colour just to snitch my nose. I would actually be tempted to use this for that, but it's powder. I know I'm only halfway through my makeup, but I'm going to set it with the All-Nighter Setting Spray. Because I find with that foundation, when I do this step, my skin just looks super full coverage, but it looks really healthy. It looks like real skin, even though it is on the matte side. It just looks fresh still. I really like it. But I am going to shoot off camera really quickly and do my brows, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just totally lied. I'm going to do my brows right here because I'm going to do them a little bit more natural than my everyday brow. So I'll zoom you in. Glossier Boy Brow, and I've been really liking this, especially for days like today where I want to be full coverage so my skin looks good, but I also just want to look a little bit more fresh, a little bit more natural. So I'm going to use the Boy Brow through my eyebrows, and you'll see it just coats the hairs, makes the hairs look much thicker. It obviously puts the hairs in place, but it's the thickness that gives them is just crazy. So your brows look really natural, but they just look a wee bit stronger than they do in general. So I'm really lucky. A lot of you guys ask me who looks after my brows. I actually just pluck them myself. I only really pluck little bits at a time, just underneath, and that's just my natural brow just now, so I don't have them microbladed or anything. I have thought about it, but honestly I changed my eyebrows so much. Well, I used to anyway. I used to shave half of them off and draw them halfway up my forehead. Don't know if you were here for that, guys, but if you were, then you are a true OG. So I've been really liking this to give my brows a really nice natural look, but they are just slightly enhanced. And that's them in their natural glory. Now while I'm waiting for that to set, I'm going to go in with my Precisely my brow pencil, I should say, by Benefit. I'm just going to fill in where I need it. So down here I'm a bit sparse. Holding the pencil right at the back. And I'm just filling it in, and it just makes it a little touch dark. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I've got a little patch here. And then my arch, I like to just darken really slightly, just because I feel like it gives my eye a little bit more lift. And that is literally it. Don't know why I was going to go off camera there, just trying to keep all my secrets. So if you can see, even though I've not done much to my brows, they do look a lot darker and a lot stronger than before. So even just that little bit is enough. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Tarte Gifted Mascara. I have been loving this stuff. It's glorious. It gives your lashes so much length. I knew I was going to do a natural look today, but I didn't realise how natural, but I actually might not wear false eyelashes today. I have never done that in a tutorial before, not wear eyelashes, but I'm gonna do it. This mascara is honestly good enough. And I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and I'm just being careful because I don't have any eyeshadow. I'm just putting enough bottom mascara on for definition, but I'm being really careful not to get any on my skin because I don't have the eyeshadow to kind of cover it up. So now we're at this stage, I'm going to do my little freckles. So I got this one here, and then this blemish here I turn into a freckle to conceal it, and also because I think it's cute. Do you think I should keep it forever? Let me know in the comments below. But this is my new favourite freckle. So this is actually a new thing to me. It's not perfect, it's not what I really want, but it's the Max Factor Precision Liquid Eyeliner in brown. Only brown eyeliner I could find in a felt tip form. There is one from Smashbox I really want to get, but it was sold out when I was in Boots. So I'm just going to use this today. And then on this one. Like, it's fine, it's a bit dark, but it's okay. I'm going to go on top. Wow, pretty sturdy, I'll give it that. Now it's for another iconic London product. So this is the new Illuminator. So this is one of the liquid illuminators. You guys know this. It is super famous. The original colour is absolutely gorgeous. But this is their new beautiful colour called Blush. And I will show you on the back of my hand. So that is the colour here. It is super, super reflective, and it's a really gorgeous blush tone. So you can use this as a kind of blush, I suppose, but I'm going to use it as a regular highlighter just to show you guys what the colour comes off like. Damn it, I should have done this. You can mix it with your moisturiser or your oils or your primer to get an overall super glow on your skin. That would have been gorgeous. I'm going to apply it onto the back of my hand. And remember, you do not need a lot of this stuff, guys. It is heavy duty. I'm going to put it on my Cupid's bow, my nose. How pretty is that? I'm going to put it just down the centre of my nose, the bridge of my nose. And then we're going to put it on our cheeks. And I'm going to use my fingers for this. Beautiful. And using a cream highlighter in the winter just restores the healthiness to your skin. I'm going to use a sponge to apply it to my temples. And I guarantee if you wear this highlighter, someone's going to stop and ask you what you've got on. Because it happens to me every time I wear the drops. Someone's always like, what highlighter have you got on? And that just adds so much radiance and healthiness to your skin. And then what you can do is you can use a little bit of your powder just to make sure the centre is nice and matte. That means that your makeup is just going to last all day, but your glow is still getting picked up fully on the cheeks. Now I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay liner in Broken. This is just a really, I look so awkward. This is just a really beautiful nude, and it's a nice tone because I've done such a natural makeup. It basically means I can just line my lips the colour that they would be. I can kind of overline them slightly still, even though it's a natural makeup. And then I'm using lip gloss. This is like a totally different tutorial. And now you're done your liner, what you can do is you can kind of go onto the lip a little bit, kind of bringing the colour on, because we're not actually using the lipstick. So this will give you a really nice long lasting base colour, but it's not too dark. I'm sure you'll remember there's other lip liners I use that are really, really dark nude. And the lip gloss I'm going to use is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I'm sure you guys have all seen this by now, so I'm just going to pop that on top. There's one more thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little touch, just one little drop of the Iconic London Drops in Blush, and I'm going to apply it as an inner corner highlight and a brow highlight just to get some added glowiness to my makeup, as if it wasn't glowy enough. You can even put a little touch of that just right on the lid. Because you don't have any other makeup on, it doesn't matter if it creases, but it just adds so much brightness to the eye. And then I'm going to add one more coat of mascara now that it's all dry. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in so you can have a good look at my skin. Uncrackable. I'm going to put my earrings in because I just do not feel like myself. I actually might take my hair out as well. So you guys, that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you like this makeup look. Obviously it's super different for me because usually I'm all about the glam, all about the lashes, but I just thought I would try something a little bit different. And lately I've been actually going for this look a lot more. It takes much less time. You still have that full coverage so your skin looks flawless, but the other aspects of our face are just toned down and it's a lot more kind of natural. It's the skin that I love in this look, so I hope you like it too. Huge thank you to Iconic London for sponsoring this video and getting in touch with me and wanting to work with me. You guys are the best. Huge thank you to you guys for watching as well, and other than that I will see you in the next video. Bye!